Now, as we are discussing on the technicals and charts reading, let us dig deeper, right? Let us dig deeper. And yes, this study of charts analysis will help you to study either a short term, a long term, or an intraday company also in much deeper, because price and volume is very, very important, right? Price and volume is very important. Now, I'll be sharing my mind map with you, right? So if you see in TradingView, right? TradingView is one platform where I want every one of you to have an account there. And even though you're a beginner, just have a basic or a free account and start exploring it, right? Just start exploring it. You will be really getting a very good edge in your investments. If you see about the features of TradingView, yes, we can observe how to look at the company name, right? It can be company name, it can be sectors, we can look at it, right? You can also observe ETF, right? Exchange traded funds you can observe. You can also observe gold, right? Gold. You can also observe silver, right? You can also observe US index, right? US index. Everything you can have a view what exactly is happening there, right? What exactly is happening here, there, and even in sectors wise, right? Even in sectors, you can look at individual sectors also. What exactly is happening in the individual sectors, right? And after that, you will be able to know a company when you are analyzing, whether you should analyze in daily, weekly, or monthly also, you'll be able to know in TradingView. And just give it a point, all the stocks or companies which you are analyzing for a period of few days or few weeks or less than 1 year like that, keep it under short term, right? Long term means any companies which you are observing for 2 years, 3 years, I'm going to hold, right? Even like, remember here, there are few people who ask me, right? Who ask me, sir, long term, yes, you look for weekly time frame. Short term, you look under daily time frame. So weekly or even long term, look at companies which are fundamentally stronger, right? Fundamentally stronger, and you add your technicals strength there, right? Technical strength there. So what do I mean? For example, recently or even yesterday, right? We got results of Polycab India. The results or the numbers were very, very good. And that has helped the stock to even more to go to the next level, right? So Polycab India, if you see, yes, fundamentally also it's a decent company, it's a stronger company. And yesterday's result in the charts also is showing a clear bullish move, right? Clear bullish move. So these are certain companies where technical and fundamentals are combining. That is a very, very good combination, right? That's a very, very good combination. Now, in short term, when you're observing on daily time frame, here you need to give more focus on technicals, right? Technicals, you need to observe more. Sir, the company is having a huge debt. The company's quarterly results have been little falling down, or even the promoter shareholding is also very, very less in this company. So can I enter into this company under short term? Definitely yes, right? In a short term, when it is showing a price and volume action on the daily time frame, you need not focus much on the fundamentals. Based on the technical strength, you will be going. But for long-term companies, definitely fundamentals and technicals should be looked upon, right? Even in the IT space, if you look at, right, Tech Mahindra, even Infosys yesterday, they got a very good order, right? Like a 5 billion order they got. So these are the companies which you look under long term. So they are fundamentally good. But once the technical strength has been added, then we add into our watch list and we keep investing them, right? Now coming to intraday. Intraday, below daily time frame, we will be looking at, right? Below daily time frame. So yes, anything under hourly chart, minutes chart, yeah, even for 15 minutes chart like that, we go for intraday. And between these three, now there is one person who asks me, sir, I am a beginner, or I'm a conservative investor, or I've just started learning the investments process. I would highly recommend, don't go below the daily time frame. There'll be a lot of noise. Even yesterday, it was like little volatile market, right? It was like continuously a firefight between buyers and sellers, right? So yes, don't go below daily time frame if you are a beginner or just starting. And ideally, yes, long term, definitely yes. Short term, invest under daily time frame with a view to hold the stock for a few days or few weeks or few months, so that you take delivery of them, right? Intraday means you buy and you sell on the same day, right? So after you have been doing well on the daily time frame, then you can look at intraday as a starter. As a beginner, don't start with intraday, right? Below daily time frame, there'll be a lot of fluctuations, and any news, any external news can impact the market in a very big way, and it'll be a lot of fluctuations, right? So yes, this is how you look at your time frames, right? Time frames. And yes, we have observed about line charts, bar charts, and candlestick charts, or even Heikenhashi chart, right? Heikenhashi charts. And mostly we use candlesticks, or even it is called as the Japanese form of charts, right? Japanese line charts is called as candlestick charts, and we use candlestick charts more. And also settings we have discussed on the earnings and the dividends. If you want to observe about a company, you can set it in your trading view tool, right? Trading view tool. And your drawing tools, make use of the drawing tool, right? Make use of the drawing tools. And indicators, you can select indicators. Even volume is also an indicator, right? We have exponential moving average, we have Donchian channel, right? Relative strength index, right? There are multiple indicators. Even we go through it more in detail as we move forward. Or even if you want to study more about the indicators, it's already available in your technical analysis module, or even in Investathon, right? Investathon March 2023, there is a separate course which everyone have access. You can go through it. And yes, we also cover in our daily finance practice also in the live sessions. Please understand, sir, indicators are like very tricky. I don't understand. Or will indicators really work? The answer is yes, right? The answer is yes. Sir, EMA, exponential, right? Exponential moving average, will it work? Donchian channel will help you to add more, right? You have taken a position, and in order to decide to add more into the stocks or the companies, Donchian channel will assist you, right? Donchian channel will assist you. And let me tell you, sir, all these works, it works because indicators are pure mathematics, right? It's not just a random thing. There is a background, there is something which happens, right? Exponential moving average, if I select an EMA of 30 under weekly chart, last 30 weeks, how has been the price moving? Based on that, the a line is being formed, right? So all of these works, right? Yeah, relative strength. In order to assess whether the stock is stronger with respect to the Nifty 50, with respect to the benchmark or not, right? This gives. So all these indicators work if you use it in the right way, right? If you use it in the right way. And yes, all these indicators, right, are like a trend following indicators. Means either in an uptrend or in a downtrend, these will be working. In a sideways market, you don't get very, very effective results. Normally it is, all these are what? Trend following indicators. Either in the uptrend or in the downtrend, you get a lot of use case of this, right? So yes, we'll be discussing more in detail, or even in your March 2023 Investathon and your technical analysis module. In both of the courses, you'll get more details. If someone wanted to go through it, you can, and we'll be discussing also going forward, right? So yes, you can use the indicators. We have seen on multiple layout, right? Multiple layout or multiple screens, right? So, sir, yes, I want to analyze 2-3 companies at a time, right? Analyzing 2 or more stocks on the same chart, right? Yeah. On a trading view, I want to analyze 4 companies, right? You can have it, but yes, this is restricted to a premium version of trading view, right? You need to have a premium version of trading view. And yes, you get news, fundamental news about the company. And when we load earnings and dividends data on the chart, you can also have any specific update about the company. Is there any hot news about the company also? You'll be able to load. And yes, volatility index. We have discussed about volatility index, which decides how has been the market moving, right? Even from yesterday, if you just take some clues, India VIX was at around 10.2, 10.3. Yesterday, it had a small increase, right? From 10.23, it went up to 11.5, 11.4 levels like that, right? So volatility index tells you the heat map of the market, right? Of the market. And you should be more worried if India VIX is crossing 18 and above, right? Yeah. So if you just note it down here, above 18, India VIX is like more volatile. And if it is between 15 to 18, it's like medium volatility. And if it's below 15, right? Below 15, it's a low volatile market, right? Low volatile market. And this will be a indication for you to play safe, right? So yes, during India VIX crossing 18 levels, in a more volatile market, you don't take more positions into short-term positions, right? Yeah. Sir, I am buying today and I'll be selling after a few weeks, or I'll be selling after a few days. So in a more volatile market, you reduce your short-term investments, or you reduce your swing trading, or even your intraday levels, right? You'll be reducing it. But yes, this can be an opportunity for long-term stocks. I repeat, observe very clearly, right? Observe very clearly. When the volatility index, when the market is very, very volatile, short-term positions, you should be very careful, because you'll be, even you're entering, your exits will be very, very fast, because the market is very, very volatile. But long-term stocks, very strong companies, that correction or that volatility, you should use it as an advantage to buy long-term companies, right? To buy long-term companies. Okay. Yeah. And lastly, comparing sectors, right? Comparing sectors. Yes, you will be able to compare different sectors with respect to the index, right? With respect to the index. For example, yes, I wanted to observe on whether IT index is stronger than Nifty 50 or not, or even between 2-3 sectors, which index is stronger. If I wanted to look at it, you'll be able to do it on your charts, right? You'll be able to do it on your charts, right? Yes, you can compare. For example, right now, let me take Nifty IT. Yes, so I've taken Nifty IT here. So this is the IT index, and I'm comparing for the last 5 days, right? This is how the IT index was there, and I have loaded Tech Mahindra here, right? I have loaded Tech Mahindra. You have loaded an Infosys. You have loaded a TCS. So if you look here, this orange line reflects Tech Mahindra. So Tech Mahindra is stronger than Nifty 80, right? So yes, you can compare sector with the stock. You can compare sector to sector, right? Between Nifty 80, between Bank Nifty, which is stronger, you can compare. So all these use cases will be happening with your trading view, right? With your trading view. And yes, whoever do not know, right? Whoever do not know, sir, yes, I have been observing on Infosys, right? Yeah, I've been observing on Infosys Limited, and we have observed here a dividend and earnings. So what you can do, you can click on the right hand on the white portion of the chart anywhere, click on settings, right? Click on settings, and yes, whatever you wanted to change, the symbol, this symbol reflects the body of the candle, where it is green and red. If you wanted to change it to blue or red, any color, you can change it here. The body, the borders, wick, right? What does wick mean? On a candle, the upper portion and the lower portion means it is wick, right? And you can just explore all of these things, right? All of these things. Sir, I want my background, instead of a solid, I want a gradient, right? I want a gradient. So you will be able to change the entire settings here, right? Yeah, entire settings. You will be able to change it. So whichever layout you would be more familiar with, you can use it, right? You can use it. And also, sir, I'm observing on Infosys Limited. I want to share my learning either in teachable under the learning, or I wanted to share it to my friend, right? I wanted to share it to my friend. So you just go to settings and you can just select watermark here, right? Just select watermark. So if you are working on a daily sheet, a daily time frame, so you'll get the company code, and whether you are working on a daily, weekly or monthly also, you'll be able to see here. If I shift this to weekly time frame, it will be changing to weekly, right? Monthly. So even if you save it in your laptop or in your mobile, you get a quick reference whether this chart is pertaining to monthly, weekly or daily. You'll be able to observe, right? And all the charts, as you see here, right? As you see here, take a snapshot which resembles, you can either download that chart, copy that chart, or even copy the link. If you wanted to share it to someone, you can just click on copy link, and if you share that link, he will be able to open it and he'll be able to analyze the company, right? Analyze the company. And yes, I want every one of you, right? I want every one of you to get a very good hands-on experience on the charts related, right? Events wise, you can select dividends, split, earnings, and latest news, right? Latest news. So as you see here, yeah. So regarding Infosys, you have the latest news, whatever is happening with different platforms, either empty news wires, routers, right? You get all the data here. Okay. So yes, technicals or charts reading, very, very important. I want every one of you to practice. Even though you're a beginner, it's fine. Just have a hands-on experience, right? So you have all your drawing tools here. You have your stock or sectors you can enter here. You have your time frames. You have your charts, which chart to load. Indicators, which indicator to load. You have it here, right? And on indicators, we will again deep dive, right? We will again deep dive. And also, sir, I want to set alert for a particular stock, right? You have alerts here. Just click on it and you can set an alert. Infosys crossing a set particular price point, give me an alert, right? You can set the alert name, and you can keep your message here and just create it. Even if you have a mobile app, you will get a mobile notification, and also as an email you will be getting, right? Just use this creating alert, right? Creating alert. And you have your chart layout here, chart layout, but yes, you'll be able to use more layouts, like 4 stocks like that, only in the premium version. But yes, whenever you want, whenever you upgrade to the premium version, you can use it. And I told you about this taking a snapshot, right? So if you want to share this chart, this image to anyone, you can do it. And all these are the tools, right? Any information you want on the company, right? To see what exactly are the statistics about the company, right? Dividends, everything about the company, more details you get. And yes, sir, apart from the trading view, if you want to more read about the company, maybe screener also will give you more fundamental information about the company, right? And yes, alert, you can also select from here. Here also you can create your alerts, right? And you have your data pointers here, right? So just explore all of these things, right? Explore all of these things. And this time frame we have already discussed. If you want to look Infosys for the last 1 month, you can select last 1 month here and explore. And always remember, whenever you are analyzing a stock, ensure your volumes are also loaded below, right? When a stock is loaded on the chart, look at the volume, because volume tells a lot of information, right? Volume tells a lot of information, and volume is also an indicator, right? Yeah, you see here, this is the volume. And yes, whoever feel, sir, yes, I'm able to see volumes, but how to decide whether the volumes are higher or lower? I can't get anything with respect to these bars, red bars and green bars. First thing everyone know by default is red bars implies sellers, green bar implies buyers. So if you go to the volumes settings here, you have an option of selecting volume moving average, right? Volume moving average. If this is loaded, so in the last 5 days, right? In the last 5 trading sessions for Infosys, the volumes are above average volumes, right? So this line reflects the average volume. Even you look at companies like Tech Mahindra, right? So how has been the average volume? The average volume is higher even for the last 4 days, and continuous buyers we are able to see, right? So if you just wanted to use this, you can also use volume moving average, which will tell you whether the volumes are above average or below average, right? Below average, you will be able to know. Okay, good. So yes, practice is the key, right? Practice is the key.